major inconvenience. Sudden death. Person who draws the lowest playing cards got to find an item of value from their wallet, and they've got to chuck it in the deep fat fryer we got here in the studio.
I want some fried food all of a sudden.
The KVJ fryer is looking broke down.
Well, me and Dennys did something in the fryer probably over a year ago.
Yeah.
Maybe even longer.
And you didn't clean it out?
It slipped our mind.
Who are you talking to?
What is the matter with you?
Well,
he left a gross fryer with the grease all crusty on it and just put it away somewhere.
Didn't know how to clean it. I thought water was going to ruin it. I didn't want to ruin it.
You can't submerge it, but you do need to clean it.
See, I'm a submerging kind of cat.
He didn't remember with water. He let time take over.
I would have submerged the heck out of it.
There's some stuff growing on the rim that I don't know. This thing needs to be thrown away after this bit.
It was a $30 fryer.
I really, when we're talking about valuable items, I have got 3 things in here. I've got my driver's license.
Okay.
Big time. I've got a debit card.
What's the number on that?
Yeah. Oh, what am I doing, Sean, on KVJ TV?
I was
What
doing
are
that.
you doing?
I did that
I started to do that. I'm
earlier.
like, wait a minute. What am I doing? Don't do that.
Freeze frame, card stolen.
Right.
We all do really have our debit cards, though.
Yeah, we do have that. And for some reason, I got my wife's license. Does that count?
It does count because the hell you will hear after is a punishment. I vote for the Queen's license.
I don't know, Kevin.
You are going to be in so much trouble.
You don't want to be in trouble right now because you got enough going on in your house with the getting rid of this dog.
But she got more time to get a new license than I do.
I vote for the Queen's license because I think
And honestly, I just got this debit card. You know how long I had to wait to get a debit card finally?
You can call them and you can say, look, I lost my card. They'll send you a new one in 3 to 5
You don't
business
understand. Queen
days.
handles all those finances. Like I asked for about 3 months. I'm like, can I get a debit card already? Because I go someplace and they would take the cash out of my wallet and I go, oh, okay, never mind. I'll just leave my car in the parking garage. That's fine. I'll walk home.
I've seen the Queen mad. I wouldn't want to mess with that.
it's a great punishment for yourself. I vote Queen's license.
I probably need to take that off the table.
Don't pull the logo.
I don't know, man. Pulling out a card.
Oh, Kevin doesn't look happy.
He doesn't feel good. That is a 3 or under
That's
face.
a 2 face right there.
All right.
I feel
Virginia drawing a card here. It's sudden death.
feel this one. Aw.
Virginia doesn't. She doesn't look like she likes her card either.
I don't like my card.
Maybe I'm saved. Okay. We'll start with producer Dennys.
All right, let's set the bar here. I have a queen.
Oh.
Okay. Jaybird, what do you have for your card here?
Okay, I feel pretty good. 5, I'm alive.
Okay. You got a 5. That's not great.
Your faces didn't change.
That's not great. Okay. I will let you know that right now it's me. I got a 4.
Ooh, wrong
I've got a 4. All right. It is all up to this.
It's going to be the witch.
Oh, it is all up to this. Okay. Is it me? Is it Virginia? She's kissing her debit card. What did you draw?
I got a 3. Goodbye,
Oh,
sweet debit
dang.
card.
I want to hear that baby really
Oh, my
fry.
God.
Oh, it's ready to go.
Will it sizzle, you think? Will it
Yeah.
Wow.
We should fry some Reese's too.
Ooh.
I brought those in in case we needed them.
Yeah, why don't you throw that in with your debit card at the same time?
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, he would be. That's the problem.
Jaybird, don't eat anything out of that fryer. That thing looks gross.
Okay. All right. You got the fryers. It all ready to go here. Virginia's got her debit card.
Should be,
I'm kind of curious what this thing will do to it. What happens when you put plastic in a fryer? In fact, you might need to step back. Is that stuff's not going to plastic up and bubble up, is it?
I don't know. We're about to find out.
All right. Let's see here. Virginia's got the deep fat fryer. She's getting ready to put her debit card in there for losing sudden death.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's check it out.
In 3, 2, 1, bombs away. Oh, it's like melting quick.
Oh my gosh, it is.
It's melting. It's not making any sound, though.
It's hot.
It's starting to like curl up.
It's curling up.
You can watch it on KVJ TV. We've got the video cam right on it. KVJShow.com. That's weird. It kind of like rolls itself up.
Should I make sound effects to help paint a picture?
Yeah, no, we're good. It's just that's kind of
It
odd.
rolls up.
Yeah, I always thought fryers would, like sizzle and fry and all that kind of stuff. Hey, why don't you throw in one of your Reese's in there, Jaybird?
Yeah,
Let's see what happens. Get that thing going.
I don't think, is this not on hot enough? What is it on? Is it on
Go
5
figure.
It's
His
on
thing-
5 degrees. It's supposed to, it's not on hot enough, Kev. That's why it's not. Gee, where's the wah sound effect?
Wait, we did it. Are you saying that we did it wrong?
We
Is that what happened
definitely
here?
did it wrong. It should be frying.
All right, so here we go. Producer Dennys got a whole bunch of new jokes. Let's go ahead and fire it up here. Joke number 1. What do you got for us, Producer Dennys?
All right, guys. Why can't you give a lollipop to a kid during a boring government convention?
Can't a lollipop drink.
This definitely sounds original.
Who's doing jokes about?
Long setup.
Okay.
Long setup, that's okay.
Untapped market.
Long setup, big payoff.
I don't know, Dennys. Why can't you?
Because you know he's just going to try to stick it to the man. All right. So,
The dreaded cricket.
jeez, stick
All
it to the
right.
man.
Let's get to joke number 2.
Well, act like that never happened.
We just wipe the slate clean.
Stick it to the man.
No,
All right.
He's still trying to resell the punchline.
Repeat
Like
it
maybe he
right.
didn't deliver it the right way, or just something happened there.
All right. Why did the steamroller operator take a Xanax?
I don't know. Why did he?
Because his job is depressing.
Yeah, it's the wheel. It presses things down.
He's got a
Oh,
depressing
the dreaded
job.
cricket effect again.
All right, whatever.
Okay,
I
all
was,
right.
I was leading off with some I'm testing out.
You knew you were going to start with the awful.
Xanax isn't for depression, is it?
Well, it can be.
Yeah, don't question pills with Virginia.
Yeah. Xanax is to relax.
Are you really going through his material and micromanaging it
She
right
is.
now?
That's why I didn't hit with Virginia.
You just said Zoloft.
Thank you, Virginia.
Why weren't you a pharmacist? I really feel like you missed your
It'd
calling.
be like a monkey selling bananas.
That's true.
The crowd.
It'd be a huge scandal.
You imagine you go to the pharmacist and she's just standing with her head down on the counter.
I'm taking a little pill now.
All right, I'm going to kick it up for you guys here.
All right, kick it up.
Good, yeah. Or we're going to have to kick you out.
Something will be kicked.
Quit stealing my pick, Kev. All right. Why did the man marry a loaf of bread?
I don't know. Why did he?
He didn't do it for love. He did it for the dough. Did it for the dough. That's great.
Man.
He married the bread for the dough.
Maybe the finale is what he.
Ooh, even Suits is in there cringing on that one.
He's
Suits is
like,
like, "Ugh." He's like,
We're all starting to sweat.
yeah. Just thank God this isn't on stage. Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry, no one's listening right now.
Where's Dennys from last week?
He did it for the dough. That's great.
He still loves his own jokes.
I admire that. He's still sticking. He's selling it.
He's still the biggest fan of his own comedy.
0 for 3.
I mean, it's a big O. It's not even a little O.
It's always my plan to lag here.
Okay.
All right.
You got 2 more chances. Try to crack somebody up here on
nailing it.
Dennys
According
Joke
to
Jury. Wow.
All right. What's the worst state to live in?
I don't know. What is the worst state to live in?
Despair. State of despair.
He started cracking himself. He is cracking himself up.
Oh no!
State of despair.
I feel like a depression, despair theme this week. With your joke.
Dennys.
Dennys, you going through something?
What
Talk
happened?
about this.
What
I'm here
happened?
for you.
You gotta tell us if you're hurting, brother.
Oh my gosh.
You might have to get that missile effect.
Is this our comedy club? Yeah, this is when people are like, check it. Check, please. Like,
Everyone goes through this slump, though. You can't kill it every time.
oh, man. All right, final one here. Dennys Joke Jury.
We're
Wow.
about to shut him out.
Aw.
This is tough. Okay, you need a big one here.
You can do it.
All
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Why don't they want men wearing short shorts in yoga class?
I don't know.
Because yoga's about finding inner peace, not balling out.
Sorry.
Not balling because they
Because they.
I don't want to be Stonewall Pennington this week.
I didn't either, but of course Virginia goes out.
I just like the idea of balling out.
I'm glad we got a laugh in there. That's good. We got to keep our boys' confidence somewhat high.
Oh, man. Okay.
So it was a rough round. It was a rough round for everybody.
But I think Dennys loved it more than anybody.
He did.
He really enjoyed it.
What did you do different this week when you wrote your material? You need to go back to wherever you were when you wrote the good jokes.
All right. I'll take the criticism.
Virginia's about to throw some cabbage at you.
If we had tomatoes, you'd be getting pelted right
Hey,
now.
we should start doing that. We should start bringing tomatoes, and if it doesn't hit him.
Yesterday, I'm pulling out of the radio station, Virginia, and I see a familiar sight. It's a Jaybirds truck with the flashers on.
Oh.
And I'm like,
Blocking traffic.
well, he's in the middle lane. So there's the left-hand turn lane, the right-hand turn lane, and you're right. And, of course, he's got like 5 cars behind him.
Look.
And
People are throwing birds right and left.
I was having a meltdown. I didn't know what to do.
I started to
Virginia.
get in the right-hand turn lane because I'm headed to the gym, and he comes out, and he's like waving frantically. I'm like,
You
oh,
should have
boy,
waved,
what-
hey, how's it going?
I was just, the thing is, though,
Unfortunately, I got caught with a car in front of me. I couldn't go.
I was waving, but I didn't even know Kevin was there. I was just waving at people like, help! I didn't even know
You
Kevin
were
was
waving at
It
strangers?
was a damsel in distress.
It was tough.
And go figure, he ran out of gas, and he didn't have any battery left on his phone, so he
we
couldn't
had
call
the- We
anybody for help.
had the world's most longest radio meeting after the show, so the whole time I'm texting and doing stuff on my phone.
You weren't paying attention?
Were you? I was doing some other stuff.
We had a meeting, so obviously I was playing Pokemon Go.
It's the meeting's fault he ran out of battery.
No, I was multitasking for work. I was doing work stuff on my phone.
Yeah, So much so that you ran out a whole day's worth of battery?
Well, here's the thing. I was just going to my place.
Yeah.
I have a couple family members that are using my truck, and the deal is when I go to work, you're supposed to fill up the tank as long as I can just get to work and back. They didn't do that. When I drove to work, I didn't notice that it was that low. When I got in the car, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so low. By that time, I was going to make a left onto 45th Street. I ran out of gas by that point.
Well, luckily I saw him, and he always carries a gas can with him because he runs out of gas so frequently that he never knows when he's going to need some. So luckily he had his little gas can with him, and I picked him up and boom, ran him over to the racetrack.
Thank goodness you were there, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping me. I really appreciate that.
Oh, yeah. No, I hear you. I'm glad I was there and I was able to help out. But, I took the photo because it was just funny. In fact, I have video of it. And, of course, he's putting the gas in. He drops the can and gas goes spraying all over the place. I mean, it was a to-do on top of it, just getting the gas in.
You
it.
spilled gas
Well,
everywhere.
Did you not have a nozzle? Is
The
that...
gas nozzle is broke. If you want to, go ahead. Yeah, everything I do is wrong. I get it. I know.
No, it's just fascinating. It really is because you're like
Dude,
a case
so-
study.
listen,
It's so interesting.
She was supposed to.
Oh, I know. I get it. Yeah, your niece didn't. But people, the comments when I posted the photo up.
I know.
People are like going, wait a minute, you guys have a gas station right in front of your radio station. He drove
that's
past
how-
it and then
that's
ran
how-
out of gas?
that's how little gas I
Literally
had.
drove past it and then ran out of gas.
I didn't know I didn't have that much gas.
That's about as good as that story is when he was all sidetracked. He pulled into the gas station. He went in and he paid for gas for $20. And he got back in his truck and drove off and forgot to
didn't
pump
pump.
it. And it ran out of gas a mile down the road.
I'm a flighty person, and I'm a very flawed man.
Hey, you're lovely. You probably know Jaybird is a little unorganized in life. Well, so is the man, so is his phone. What he does a lot of times when he meets people out in public is he will get their number and then put them into his phone as a nickname he comes up with on the spot for the person. Not something that they're called regularly in life. He'll just come up with a nickname and then he enters in the number. And on top of it, he's usually had a couple cocktails when he does this.
Organization gives me anxiety.
It's not your thing, yeah.
Yes, I could not live my life like you, Kevin.
Kevin, chaos gives him anxiety.
It does, yeah.
So
I
if
could.
he had your
oh.
phone with all of that ridiculous chaos, Kevin would flip.
And I would flip if I hit his phone. It's too normal.
It makes sense.
I don't
you can
like
actually
it.
find people. You can get a hold of people.
You truly are the odd
Yeah.
couple.
It hurts my head even think, organized. Ugh.
So what we like to do is go through Jason's phone and his contact list and look at all the ridiculous names and then see if he can call the person and figure out who the heck they are or they can figure out who the heck he is.
It's a fun game, actually.
Here's the rules of the game. He's got about 60 seconds only to figure out who it is. He can't say that it's him or ask them who they are. and he has to kind of fish around to try to figure out who it is. Now, in the meantime, Virginia and I are going to write down different questions for him. You're going to hear a ding, and that's when we've handed him a question, and when we do, he's got to pretty much ask that question immediately in the conversation.
We give him questions that he has to ask that are kind of a little bit either inappropriate or just downright rude.
Well, it makes the call like a lot more awkward and fun.
And not that it's not awkward already, because it usually is.
We just like to make it worse for you.
So here's somebody who's in Jaybirds Phone as Frame Face. Frame Face is the name.
I don't know how this even got. I don't know.
Yeah, Frame Face.
Frame Face.
Yes. Doesn't make any sense.
Hello?
Is Frame Face there? Or a
I'm sorry, who?
Frame Face?
Did you say Frame Face?
Yeah, is there...
No, my name's not Frame Face.
I decided to call you while I poop. Are you cool with that?
No, my name is Franklin. And did you say you want to call me when you poop? Was I in your phone as Frame Face or something?
I must have called you as Franklin. Or I must have thought
What?
Frame... I put it in when I'm drunk. Hello?
Can't imagine that didn't work out.
Click.
Franklin, does that ring a bell? Frame Face?
The only thing I can think of is
Yeah.
when I was maybe trying to find some pictures or some frames, maybe, and maybe I just put them in as Frame Face. And
Frame Face?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
We have a framing company that's our friend that donates to Little Smiles. You don't need one.
I didn't know. I just found that out. Very nice.
I told you this before.
All right.
Well, here's somebody named Van in your phone. Any idea who Van might be?
Van Halen supporter. That's the only thing I can think of. Or they drove a van.
Okay.
Or they love the shoes.
Possibly. 60 seconds to try to figure out who is in Jason's phone.
Hello?
Is Van there?
Who's calling, please?
Is this Van?
No, who's calling, please?
I was just, I was, there's a couple minutes of your time, Van. You know me, I know you. I was just wondering, is there any way, and you can say no if you don't want to, can I please borrow your car for a month?
No, that wouldn't work.
Okay, all right, not a problem. So we clearly know each other. Did I fart in your face on a date?
Nope.
That's not you. I'm
No.
taking it. All right. So you did you like my sweatiness?
Sweatiness? Yeah, I could do with it.
So did we sleep?
It was for the purpose.
Did we sleep together?
No.
We did. We didn't. Okay. So I know you though.
She's had enough.
Yeah.
I get it.
Van done.
And here is another contact in Jason's phone labeled Natty Light, Naddie Light. Who could this be?
It could be anybody. It could have been somebody that gave me a Natty Light.
They could love the beer.
They could have had a Natty Light shirt on.
Hello?
Is Natty Light there? Natty Light?
Who?
Natty Light? Or a Natty? Or a light?
This is Natalie.
No, Natalie. Natalie, do you remember some things? Do you remember saying that my hands smell like your grandma? Does that ring a bell at all?
My grandma's dead.
Ooh,
Dang.
Condolences all around. I am so sorry.
Ooh.
Can I borrow your cell phone?
I'm on my cell phone.
That's a no.
How did you get this number?
We know each other. Just out of curiosity, did I leave my cat in your car?
I don't.
You go ahead.
I have to go.
You
I don't know.
You don't go, Natty Light.
All right, I'm gonna go. This is really weird. How did you get this number?
You know what? Honestly, what is your favorite spot to be tickled?
And gone. Well, we're all jazzed for Jason's Ann, which you got to go see the Dixie Chicks last weekend. But there was one thing still missing, and that was the meet and greet passes. It just didn't come through. We tried to see if we could get them, but apparently Dixie Chicks not doing meet and greets for radio anymore. And that was bad news for Ann, and she was a little upset because Leo, our boss, was supposed to get him. And There's been a couple things that she's been unimpressed with Leo in the past.
There's been several, Kevin.
Yeah.
And you, too. Don't
I
get
know
you
me.
off that list.
I get it. I am clearly still number one. Leo's not even close to my league. I'm in a league of my own.
Your disappointment,
Yeah.
Ralston.
I didn't see Leo or Kevin petitioning for backstage. All they heard was one no, and they're like, okay. No hard work. No questioning.
Well, I don't have the
system.
contacts, Virginia. Leo is my contact. I asked Leo, and that was it.
It was nice that I know. I took Ann to the actual concert. I spent time with her. You got the tickets. You helped facilitate that, right, Virginia?
I did. I reached out with Lauren and made that whole thing happen.
So we did our part. Okay.
Yeah, looks like you guys are the dead weight.
I guess so. Yeah, we definitely did not live up to our end of the bargain, at least in Ann's eyes. And she continually complains about me, mentions Leo every now and then. But imagine if they actually had a conversation together. Now, we do this thing, conference call confusion, where we like to call up one party, put them on hold, and then just call somebody else and then conference them together and not say anything and see what happens in the conversation.
You know why Ann's really mad, too. Remember when Leo gave me that 86 on that performance review?
That's
and she thought that was too low of a mark?
Oh, yeah, right.
She really took that one to
Oh, yeah,
heart.
because I think I got a higher score.
Oh,
yeah.
you did.
Of course you did, because you and
Yeah.
Leo are boys.
Kind of, yeah. We
we
kind
know
of are.
how this
So
works.
Yeah.
she's got a lot to get off her chest.
So what would Ann say if she actually got on the phone with Leo? That's just the burning question we had to know the answer to. So she's been having some issues with her cell phone. So we get Suits over here to make this call to Ann, posing as a guy from the cell phone store, just to get her upset and put her on hold. And then that's when we just cold call Leo at his desk and conference them together.
She's having major issues with the phone.
Oh, yeah. So what would they say to one another? This is where we find out the answer to that question.
Hello,
Hello, I'm calling to speak with a Mrs. Ann Knight.
speaking.
Hi, my name is Jeremy. I'm calling from Mobile in regards to your bill. We have not received a payment from you in about 3 months, and we were wondering when you were deciding to pay that.
Wait, what are you talking about? I'm
This is-
paying you.
Yes, we're calling in regards to your bill, Mrs. Knight. We've been trying to reach you, and we're not getting any answer when we call your house, and when we do, it seems like we get disconnected very quickly.
It's only a bad phone to begin with. It sucks, this phone. It's losing calls, or maybe that's it. But I paid the bill. I have paid my bill.
Well, ma'am, we have not received any payment from you in months.
Although then the people that's taken my money at the stores robbed
Okay,
me.
let me just put you on hold for a minute, ma'am, and we'll check your.
Okay,
We'll
yeah,
check
you
your
do
account.
that. You do that.
Okay, that's exactly what he's doing. Okay, making a call to Leo at his desk. And then as soon as he picks up, we'll just conference and write in and see if they can figure it out.
Hello.
Hello? Hello?
Can I help you? Hi,
Hello?
hello.
Who's this?
Who's this?
My name is Ann. Who are you?
Ann.
Yes.
Aunt Ann?
Yeah, why? Who is this?
This is Leo.
You got to be kidding me. Leo from Jason's work? Why are you calling me?
I didn't call you. My phone rang. I just picked it up.
Huh? I don't understand. What's going on? You
How are you?
You playing some kind of a trick on me?
I think they're playing a trick. I think they're playing a trick on both
meet
of
and
us.
greet with the Dixie Chicks. Nothing for me. I'm back. What's going on? Now you're going to make a fool of me and call me and joke with me?
Wait a minute. I didn't call you. I did not. I answered my phone.
Well, how the hell did you get? Why did you get my phone number to call me? This is ridiculous.
I don't have your phone. I didn't.
Okay,
She's a hard worker.
the word doesn't mean too much.
Are you serious? Come on. I'm sorry. I didn't
What
get
do you
the
mean?
Dixie.
You promised me the Dixie. You promised me the Dixie Chicks, and they didn't come through.
Yes, that's true.
Although from you they
can't-
didn't, but we didn't get no greeting. I didn't get to meet the Dixie Chicks, thanks to you. 'Cause I don't get to see the
It sounded like you had
side.
it sounded like you had a good time, though.
I had a ball down there. Don't know. Don't change the subject because this is ridiculous. I mean, you promised to let me meet them, and you fell through. You fell through the cracks.
You know what? I will take full responsibility for that, Ann. I will take full responsibility
you
for
deserve
that.
to.
Because here's the thing, because I want you to be happy with me, unlike
Why?
the way you feel about Kevin. I will do whatever it takes to make
Well,
you.
you're in the same
to make you happy.
category as Kevin. You also you don't come through with your promises. And you probably won't come through with it anyway, so why should I even say anything? Kevin, he said, oh, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. Hey, that's nothing. It's like promising a child something, and then you fall back on it. Never promise anybody anything if you're not going to, if your word doesn't mean anything. You know? Hello? He hung up on me.
He did.
Hello?
Wow.
That's my new favorite prank phone
Oh,
call.
my gosh.
I love that one so much.
Oh, she let him have the business.
She did, man.
Wow.